everyone, this is ShadowMario41, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem. You know, watching the playback, I almost died in Chapter 2. Glass, the laughable Glass, almost killed me. He almost killed me with the sword of mustaches, but I got the mustache blade now, the Mani Katti, which sounds like, you know, an Italian entree rather than a sword, but I have it, and now it's time for Chapter 3, as we set out. You know, of course, that was like a detour before, which is weird that we've already had a detour in our adventure, but we have to get way over there to Caelid, which is where all this sort of nonsense is going on with poison and a grandfather and whatever, something dark side. So now I have to cut through this mountain range, and this is what the villain was talking about last time. There are many bandits lurking here, though. The Talaver are the cruelest of the bandits, so we're going to go here and have to probably face off against some of the Talaver. So Lynn witnesses the atrocities herself, but what is this flying in from the north? I guess we're about to find out in Chapter 3 of Fire Emblem. Chapter 3 is Band of Mercenaries. So this one should be interesting. It actually takes place in a little village, but you can see that this village doesn't look to be in very good shape. Look at that building right above us. It is in shambles, this place. It's the entire area is in ruins, so this kind of makes sense from the perspective of the story that this mountain, or the mountain right next to this village, is full of vicious bandits. So why build this city up if they're just going to tear it down again? So it kind of becomes this hopeless sort of, post-apocalyptic city. It looks like something out of a zombie movie. But Lynn is not running away. I'll be back someday. I'll be stronger. I'll break the swords beneath me like twigs beneath the stallion's hooves. Oh my goodness. Some pent-up inner issues for Lynn. Lynn has, the typical protagonist, a tragic backstory. Lynn is Batman, essentially, but even more pissed off. Sane. Don't forget me either. Kent. And Eric. Yes, me too. All right. Getting included. That's what I like. Thank you. Of course. Anything for you. But what is going on over here? We have some sort of commotion. Wait right there, little lady. What are you going to do? Apologize? Huh? Apologize for what? So this character, you can clearly tell, is a good character. This character's name is Florina. She is a Pegasus Knight, and we're going to find out what happened. But first, we have to deal with this guy. Look at that tool. Look at how stupid he looks. I get a kick out of that guy's face every time I play this game. He just looks like the ultimate, henchman that is just so stupid. This little combo, actually, it might be because I just watched Breaking Bad, and I just finished that series, but this looks like Walter White and Jesse Pinkman, does it not? Walter White, the guy on the left, and Jesse, the guy on the right. They're, maybe trying to recruit Florina for their blue meth empire. I don't know, get some sky blue. That's pretty much what's going to happen right here. He's like, hey, tight. Blue, yellow, pink, whatever, man, whatever. And then hopefully they don't have any box cutters on hand, because then things might end pretty badly. But yeah, Pegasus can only be found in Ilia. Ilia is a region of Aleve that we're actually not going to see very much of in this game. We actually see it in Fire Emblem 6, which of course came out before Fire Emblem 7, but chronologically it takes place after it. So it's kind of cool that this game is a prequel to that game. And yeah, they plan on selling Florina's horse for a mountain of gold. So we gotta be very careful not to let that happen. But in any case, yeah, so we're not gonna explore Ilia really. They explore it in Fire Emblem 6, but all you have to know is that it's a region from the north where Pegasus are found. It's the only place where Pegasus Knights. Florina! Is that you, Florina? Lynn! Florina! The most boring conversation ever. It's like, how was work today? Good. How was work for you? Good. Anything interesting? No, not really. How about you? Same old. Yeah, how's the wife and kids? Good. Oh yeah, how are you doing at home? Oh yeah, good. That's the conversation that's happening. It's so boring. What the heck? This is so boring. So a little character development, though. I'm going to calm down a little bit. Florina is a Pegasus Knight, but she is scared of men. She feels very uncomfortable talking to male characters. So that's just her whole sort of thing. I don't know. That's her thing. You can tell she's meek and shy and timid. She has her hands placed like that. It's just you can tell. You can tell. So we find out that Florina deserves this because her Pegasus Knight landed on these bandits. Like, what the heck? We're trying to stay out of trouble. If this happens, hey, shut up, Jesse. Yeah, yes, science. Yeah, bandits. I know. Did you apologize, Florina? It's not like you poisoned him with ricin or anything. I told her I'm sorry many times over. They just wouldn't listen. Don't cry, it's alright. So she's crying, all sorts of crap is happening. There's bandits here, she's crying, she's hysterical. Can't we just pass? You don't appear to be injured. Not gonna happen. You have to join our blue meth empire. Hey boys, come on out. The men are fair game, but don't put a scratch on the girls. Alright, wow, it's actually a lot of bandits. A lot more than I bargained for. We've got to fight back. Damn straight we do. Lynn, you're a Pegasus Knight, aren't you? You can fight, can't you? That's right. Put yourself to use. You got us in this mess in the first place. So that's right. Listen carefully, Eric. We're facing bandits. Well, that's a surprise. What a change. They're underlings, but we can't take them too lightly. That's true. This chapter is not hard. Significantly tougher, though, than previous chapters. Anyway, the layout around here might make it difficult to fight. Yeah, no crap. The same holds true for our foe, too. If we use these walls, they may ensure our victory. Yeah, okay. Who's that? This is Eric. He's an apprentice, but he's still my tactician. Hello, Florina. It's a pleasure to meet you. Pleased to meet you, too. All right, so let's take a look at Florina. I can't hide the fact that she has one loss already. I played through this chapter, and I, was a little careless with Florina, trying to be a little aggressive, and she died. So my bad on that. I usually try to give Florina, I'm not usually a big fan of Pegasus Knights in general as classes in Fire Emblem, although they are some of the only classes that have high resistance and can use weapons, and plus they can fly. So they have pretty high maneuverability as well. But first I'm going to go into this village before I continue on that. So yes, I got caught red-handed. I died in chapter 3. Yeah, great. Great. Rub it in. Why don't you? Go away. Go away. We've got no more gold for you. I could use some gold. I don't have any money yet. I'm poor. I have 0 gold. Literally 0. So whoever this is going to go see what's happening. And hey, it's a guy that looks like a good guy. It has red eyes, which is weird. That's creepy. This is Will. Will is spelled with 1 L, which I don't like. That pisses me off a lot. I don't understand. Will has 2 L's, not 1 L. But he's pretty much going to be like, hey, I can help out your cause, and we now have an archer. And you can notice that we have enemy archers. These archers, by the way, are what killed Florina last time. These archers are our first range unit of the game. They can attack from 2 spaces away. However, they cannot counterattack from 1 space away. So we are going to use that to our advantage. First, though, I am going to have Will fire an arrow at this little mercenary chilling over here. Do some damage. There we go. Knock his health down a bit. And then I'm going to have Florina. Florina wields a slim lance, by the way, even weaker than an iron lance, but a lot lighter. So it allows her to not get weighed down and have the ability to double attack. Look at that. That was awesome. That's what I'm talking about. And look at that Pegasus. It's just a really cool unit. I know. I don't know why I don't particularly like Pegasus Knights. I just don't. I was just never a fan of them. And I always prefer Wyvern Riders over Pegasus Knights. I'm going to go with the sword because I want to get Sane to get the kill here. 99 hit. Should hit twice. Please. That poor little archer can't do anything. Just has to stand there. Can't attack me back. Ha ha ha. So, yeah, I think I'm going to give Florina more of a chance, though, this time around. I know that she becomes a good unit if you really do use her a lot. So, you know what? I'm going to give her sort of the benefit of the doubt this time around. If she gets good level ups to start off, because you notice she's only level 1, so she does start a bit behind everyone else. But if she, wants to pull her own weight and do well, then you know what? I'm going to give her a chance to shine. So that was a productive first turn. Now we're going to get some movement over here. This archer's going to come down here and fire at Sane. That's fine. It's only 1 damage. Not a big deal. We're going to see a lot of that archer animation now. I do like the animations. You guys might wonder if I'm going to shut them off later on because they do take up more time, but I think you get fully immersed in the game if you have the animations. I think that's a lot of fun. All right, let's see the range on these guys. Okay, I want to get in range of just that mercenary because I have the weapon triangle advantage over him because he only has a sword. That was my mistake last time. I moved too far up here, and then all these guys just swarmed, and then, yeah, it was not good. I wasn't thinking things clearly. So what I would like to do is I guess I just have to have Sane. Should I really rely on a 12 times 2 with a 64 hit percentage? I have to. I have no choice. Let's go. I don't know if both of these are going to hit. I anticipated that one would miss. I kind of thought that one would. Okay, fine. Have it your way, game. Have it your way. Alright, let's move up here, and I guess I'm going to move Will down here to kind of catch up with the group. Let's go to the enemy phase. Alright, yeah, that brigand is not really going to be a problem. You might be like, oh crap, that brigand's approaching, but I should actually be able to take him down with Florina. I mean, Florina is really good. That's just the way it is. And yeah, that brigand probably not gonna have much of a chance. So I gotta stay out of range of that archer though. The one, oh wow, I missed. The one weakness of flying units is that archers and bows, you know, are super effective against them. So bows will do boosted damage to any flying unit. That's very important because obviously Florina is a flying unit. So you want to keep her out of range of any archers. Currently just barely out of range, which is good. All right, so here we have the whole cast and crew here of all these bandits. You see we have Walter White standing up here. We have Jesse Pinkman over here. We have Michael Ermintrout going to attack, you know, Florina. And we finally have Gus Fring down here too. So we have the whole cast of characters. It's going to be great. Even Hank Schrader's over here. We have Skylar complaining in a corner. It's going to be great. Walter Jr. eating breakfast. All sorts of fun stuff today in Let's Play Fire Emblem. I don't really want to do that. I want to have Sane attack with a sword. So let's do that. I know I'm rambling a lot and not doing a lot of action. I need to get into more action. That played out nicely. I'm gonna have Will fire at this brigand up here. Why not, right? Might as well get a shot in. As far as Will goes, I talked about Florina a lot. I didn't talk about Will a lot. He's an archer, so he is very useful in the fact that he's my only archer right now. However, his usefulness diminishes significantly once I get a better unit that can use bows, in my opinion. I am not a big fan of Will. Like I said, useful now because he's really your only ranged unit and your only option if you want to attack from a distance, but not useful in the long run, in my opinion. I think even if you do want to use an archer, who eventually will promote into a sniper, there's even better choices for that out there. So that's why I'm kind of against using Will. I don't know. I will use him for now, obviously, because of his utility, but overall, not my choice to stick with it. All right. Oh wow, I missed it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What I'm going to do with Florina, since the bandit missed, which is actually kind of handy that he did. Oh wow, good. Another dodge right there by Lynn. Very skillful. I like it. Since that bandit missed, which is actually kind of handy, I'm going to go on here and visit this little place. And this little woman's going to say, "You came to help the village?" I did. That's good. With so many bandits, I wasn't sure what to do. It's how much to take this money. Yes, money! All right, money, money! And we got an armory. There's an armory! You gotta shout the word in bold. Good, which is good. I have 2,000 gold that I'm going to be able to spend, which is nice because I do want to get myself a sword, especially for Kent. Or not Kent, Sane. Kent has a sword, a selfish bastard. Sane doesn't have anything. And Lynn does have the Mani Katti now, by the way. And that's a pretty awesome sword. Look at that critical percentage. It's really awesome. It's great. No other way to put it. It's just really cool. All right, let's have Kent finally take out this brigand. He's been, you know, going toe to toe with this guy for a while. Finally gonna go down and gain some experience from that. Now, should I have Lynn move out or Sane? I think I'm gonna have Sane do it. I don't think anyone can. No one can move on this space. That's considered part of this armory, but down here, by the way. So I'm going to have Lynn move out and attack this guy, and yeah, Lynn can definitely kill him. Actually, how much experience does Sane have? Yeah, I'll have Lynn do it. There we go, with an iron sword. I'm not gonna try to, you know, as awesome as the Mani Katti is, it does, of course, like every weapon, have limited use. It only has 45 uses, so you want to make sure you don't, you know, waste it. You want to save it for situations when you need it. Don't waste your legendary weapons. That's our first legendary weapon, quote unquote, legendary. But yeah, so I'll be able to put Sane up there to act as a little bit of a buffer, where he's gonna probably get hit by this guy and probably by the mercenary, but he should just be able to counterattack and hold his own. He's very defensive. I like that. All right, and he should get a level up too, which hopefully will be a good one. Hopefully, I really hope so. All right, get hit there. That's fine. All right, gotta get hit. Okay, double that guy. Not quite enough. Not quite enough to take him down. I wouldn't want to risk attacking again with Florina, unless Florina has a vulnerary. I forget if she starts with one. I'm gonna have to check. Alright, that's fine. That was a good exchange. Let's see the level up for Sane. This could be make or break, really. Oh, HP speed. Come on. I need more than 2 stats to go up for a level up. This is ridiculous. What the heck? Can I get some stats? Please. Please. What the heck is going on? Not making it easy. Alright. Does Florina have a vulnerary? Oh, she does. Okay. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to use my vulnerary. I think that would be much more efficient than retreating and having to come all the way back. Okay, you know what? Sane is pissing me off. Kent is too, though. Neither of them are getting good level ups. Alright, you know what? We're gonna have Kent get this kill. There we go, this lance. I don't think we've seen Kent break out the lance yet. Come on. Not quite enough for experience for a level up. Now, I forget if this guy's gonna move. Most bosses in Fire Emblem do not move, but some of them will. And I have a feeling that is one of them that will. But we're gonna find out. Let's go to the armory. And yes, I want to buy an iron sword. Thank goodness. That's really the main thing that I want. I'm also gonna buy another iron lance because I want to give that to Florina. And really, that's pretty much it. Look at that armor. The armorer is very just... I don't know. He has that blank stare on his face and that mustache. The mustache of power. No, I don't need another sword. I'm good. This game does operate, I should mention, it does kind of operate in a Nuzlocke sort of fashion. I normally don't like to use that word, but it does, it's true. In that, like, if you have a chapter with an armory, and you fail to stock up on weapons, then you just run out of like, that's your own fault. You run out of weapons, and that's just gonna be the way it is. I guess I didn't have to use that vulnerary after all. Florina able to get the kill on that bandit. Let's get a good level up. I could use a good level up, finally. Come on! Come on! Hey, alright, we got 4 stats! A new record! 4 stats went up in a level up. Actually, I think Lynn got a 4 stat once. Finally! Finally! Alright. I gotta count it. I want to see if this guy is going to move. So I'm going to just stick Lynn here right now. And see if this guy actually tries to charge at me here. Florina's pretty much done. Sane, I don't really expect to use anymore. He is not. Okay, so he's just going to sit there. Fine, that's perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Will fire at him from a distance, because that's just free damage. Won't be able to counter that at all. This guy's going to be like, say my name, Heisenberg, you're goddamn right. There we go. I am the one who knocks. And then I can take Lynn in for the kill here. I can bust out the Mani Katti and do it in 1 turn. But really, that's kind of unnecessary. I mean, this guy only has... Oh, this is one of those things, though. If I get screwed, you know what? I'm going to rely on not getting screwed on a 29 hit percentage. I think that's a safe bet, so I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. Am I going to regret it? Maybe, but I'm going to go with it. Hey, listen. There's something I wanted to ask you. Hey, listen. Shut up, Navi. Begging for your life so soon, wench? Run. Are you... Bandits, those greedy monsters were nothing like them. So this is interesting. Those fiends will even kill women and children. These guys are not part of the bandit group that we thought. They're from Gamelon, the Wand of Gamelon. No, Ganelon. And they know a little something of honor. We don't harm women, for one thing. Hopefully that means he's gonna miss in this battle. After all, why kill what you can sell? No honor among thieves, eh? If you're not Taliver, then there's no reason for you to die here today. If you would like to tuck your tails and flee, so do so now. But yeah, no more courtesies. You're going to learn to watch your tongue. And this guy's totally gonna die. I really hope he misses. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. That would have been terrible. All right, so get some experience. Plus, you know, not using the Mani Katti, able to milk a little bit more experience from the boss. So that's always a plus, right? All right, these guys are just done. So now the boss is going to attack and miss, and finally meet his demise by Lynn. Send the money to my son, Walter Jr., and make sure he gets his breakfast. And make sure Skylar stops complaining. After pulling it, that's ridiculous. Still speed. Why? Only 2 stats! Oh, I'm gonna go crazy! Give me better level ups! That's finally taken care of anyway. Lynn, see, Florina got a good first level. You know, I'm liking Florina. I'm going to jump on the Florina bandwagon now because she's doing well. Remember the ceremony of the Pegasus Knights? Yeah, of course, I remember that. This is exposition. Is that what brought you here, Florina? Uh-huh. I want to talk to you before I set out. But when I went to Sakai, I heard you had left with some strangers, and now you're here. And you were worried, thank you, but I'm more worried about you. Me? Yes, you. Yeah, you. You know, most mercenaries are men. I can't imagine you being at all comfortable around them. So why not travel with us? This is where it's going to all lead to. So, anyway, that was fun to take off the cast of Breaking Bad, but now it's time to continue on. And Sane, of course, the dashing young lad Sane, lovely Florina. I have the most brilliant idea. Sane, you should come with us. With the addition of Will here, we're a fine group of soldiers. And freelance to boot. Wait, did you just include me? I actually like that line from Will a lot. Wait a minute. What? Did I hear my name? I'm not going anywhere. Of course, we're destined to meet here. It's fate. Come now, Lindis' band of mercenaries is as good a training group as you will find anywhere. So, actually, Sane, and kind of a joke, names our little band here. We're Lindis' mercenaries. Lynn mercenaries? Yes, we'll give you the details later. It's a bit rushed. However, Sane is right for a change. You should come with us, Florina, although stay far away from Sane, because he is creepy. I'd be so happy. He's back again! Here's Sane! Fantastic, beauteous Florina. I am a knight of Kalin. My name is Sane. Eek! I don't blame her. The first one with some common sense. Don't get so close. Ah, beautiful, yet so modest. Oh dear, I beg your forgiveness. Calling us mercenaries. No, I approve. We can't leave Florina on her own. We are becoming sort of a little ragtag group of mercenaries. We gained 2 more allies in this chapter. Yes, but I have to ask. So am I really going with you? Like, this is awkward. Of course, if you're willing, Will, actually, I'm very grateful. Truth be told, all my money was stolen. Yeah, it really doesn't seem like there's much left here. Although, look at the background. These buildings are apparently fine. The buildings weren't fine a second ago, but they're fine now. This is Lindis' Legion. You saw that name, right? That's kind of our name. Lindis' Legion. I like it. This is getting stranger with every day, Eric. Damn straight it is. That's kind of the whole summary of this story so far. So that was Chapter 3, Band of Mercenaries. I hopefully will not die doing Chapter 4. That was terrible. I died on Chapter 3 once. But anyway, this is Shadow Mario 41. This is Fire on the Way. We have 2 new companions. We have Florina, who finally got a good level up for me, and everyone else who sucks in getting level ups. I'm sick of the 2-stat level ups. I'm sticking with Florina all the way. I'm going to main Florina. It's going to be great. See you guys next time for more Fire Emblem.